Hi, my name's Darcy Brown. I'm just doing the last 2 minutes of the first half analysis of this Touch World Cup final back in 2015. Um, Starting at the 18-minute mark, reasonably close to half time. New Zealand attempting to go for a try here, and as Australia get the ball back here, when they two players set up to move the ball, they do a buddy. So this player drops the ball, dummy half picks up and passes straight back to the original ball carrier, then proceed to pass it off. And just here, there's 2 to 3 players just running the ball up the centre of the ground to gain territory and keep both wings as an option. They want to go wide when they're prepared to score. Um, Continuing to move the ball very quickly. Then they throw the ball wide in an attempt to score. But what New Zealand did really well there was they spread to cover up some gaps really quickly because that wide ball is going to spend a fair bit of time in the air. So, and just as we're ticking over to the 19-minute mark, players would be getting to the end of the first half, so they'd be feeling quite fatigued. And their CP system and lactic acid system can't supply ATP for that long, so they'd all be using their oxygen system to supply their ATP, unless they're reserves that just came on the ground. And the responses to that would be an increased amount of ventilation for all the players, which is the amount of breaths that they take per minute. And you can kind of see it in the players if you watch the first couple of minutes of the game compared to just before halftime or at the end of the game. The general speed of the game isn't as quick, but they're still continuing to move the ball very fast. Ball's not on the ground for any more than a second. A couple of interchanges. Teams won't swap while they're defending because they want to keep as many players in the game for that often, but they're just running the ball up the centre of the ground. Then they try and spread, but again, Australia did what New Zealand did similar in the last play to spread and cover that gap. And New Zealand know they have only got a couple of touches left. They're just trying to keep the ball moving, but Australia do a really good job to run them wide and win the ball just before half time.